We shall carry our word. We will correct and unify. Hail the Emperor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. This is the Imperium of Man. We are going on a crusade. Accumulated a little bit of influence. Now's the time to use it. So, bearing in mind that we will get more claims as the war progresses, I believe we are ready. I've also began building, if you couldn't tell by the amount of minerals I don't have, Starfleet Stellaris, right there. Its home base is actually Escola Station, but for now it's temporarily here at Dahlberg, and well, currently just a load of destroyers and corvettes, but soon to be battleships and cruisers. It should be, for a period of time, our strongest battle fleet. So we shall see how that goes. There's a load of ships already on their way, and they've already been built. So yeah, our economy is sort of down the drain a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine because war is about to begin, and in war there is salvation. So, we may begin.
Standing by to commence offensive operations. Weapons free. Repeat,
Weapons free. Battlefleet Sol, you are clear to jump through the wormhole. If at the other side you all end up being corrupted chaos mutants and God knows what, I will know who to blame. But for now, what the hell? Golden Paradise. 3 pops and Jargo convert 1 step closer to pacifism. No, we don't have any pacifism. Battlefleet Con probably should have its own thingamajig, shouldn't it? Yep. Alright, there we go. They've jumped. That was instant. Alright. Now, what'd you expect? I don't know, a little bit of travel time? No? Fine. Better, even better. Send the armies through, I suppose. And we may begin this mess. So, it's a relatively well-defended station, but means nothing that can stand up to an Imperial battle fleet. They were not expecting this. In case you couldn't tell by the amount of dying happening over in well, over yonder, yes? There we go. Our first victory, and well, it has begun. The most interesting part of this war, for me, and you can call me crazy or weird, but the most interesting part for me is going to be bringing over all the logistics. Right? Because, well, is that a colony ship? You're trying to colonize stuff. Alright, bring over the logistics, the scientists to explore all this, the other people, the combat navies, the, not the combat, this is the combat navy, but like the invasion forces and all that stuff needs to be brought over as well. My... Please don't tell me you're stuck. I think they're stuck. Nope. They came over. Nope, they came over too. Alright, there we go. God, wormholes are awesome. Because it's literally instant. There's no, like, wind-up time. Alright. You have the scout. That's fine. Fine, it's good. Congratulations. What to do? Sensor range plus sunlight speed as well. Good, 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 good. But you have a lot of work to do in this general area, and you are going to be the only battle fleet we have in this area, so bear that in mind at all times, pretty much. Now I could... I suppose I really should as well occupy all of this and then go back, but you know what, no. No, there's nothing in that direction that interests me. I need to hit the vital points of the enemy first, and then we'll worry about borders and all that stuff. Ah, Unity. Well, this is all useless. I was actually thinking about taking a little bit of harmony, because we're never going to have the utopian dream or anything along those lines, but population... oh, sorry, kinship. It's more sort of... this is not really the spirit of the Imperium. It's not kinship. It's more like, you know, if your ethics diverge too much from the Imperium, you will be shot immediately, or actually a hell of a lot more likely scenarios that you will be tortured for days and then shot, but whatever. It's not really in the spirit of the Imperium is what I'm getting at. Now, big important question. Where on Earth... oh, no, not on Earth. Where in space is your fleet? Definitely not on Earth. We can't have anything like... no. We'll talk about on Earth, Juggernaut. Absolutely not. Heretical. Preposterous. Xenos on Earth? There's a lovely quote I read. Actually, I'm going to save it for the next episode. It's a lovely quote. It's a little bit anti-Imperium, if I'm honest, but it's true. So I will mention it next time, but it's about corruption in the Imperium and money in Earth. Save it for next episode. It's a lovely quote I just read. Well, not just read. I'm playing the game right now, but like before starting the episode. You have a lot of resources, and I like this. I really, really do. I mean, that thing has 22 minerals. That's... right now, you are supplying the construction of hundreds of warships in that one system, so thank you. This is taking ages. Probably because we're in speed 1. That doesn't help either. So... when do we start occupying stuff? I think I should send the militaries right away. I believe you can get yourselves repaired over here as well. They invested quite a... that's fine. They've invested quite a bit in defences, because most stations I go to have some sort of defensive thingamajig around them. I find that peculiar. Oh, look at that. This is just a mosh pit of all sorts of filth. Including the Beldross. Jesus Christ. No, no. Bomb it immediately. Bomb it till it no longer exists. We need to take out one of their fleets, though. That's the main issue for now. But so far, so clean. I think that's how I'd describe the campaign so far. Very, very clean. We've yet to make contact with the enemy, though. Well, one of their fleets, that is. Because taking out defenses like this, everyone can do that. Taking out enemy fleets is going to be a bit different. It depends a lot on their composition, because so far I have one. I like Psychers, I really do, but I have to go with something else. I was going somewhere with this entire thing. Not quite sure where, but this was going somewhere. Sorry, the death of the scientist has completely distracted me, and I have no idea what I was saying. Composition, something about fleet composition, I think. Right now I only have one battleship in each of the fleets. Stellaris doesn't count because it's sort of still getting built, but I do have a good fleet, but its composition could be rearranged a little bit to have fewer corvettes and destroyers and have more an extra battleship or two would be helpful. And those will change as we inevitably lose ships bit by bit, but you know. I'm gonna promote this faction again, because promoting them to where they have 25% spiritualists in the Empire means that they're very, very happy. And we want them to be happy because that provides us with extra influence in the long run. Those bombing operations are going to last, however, which is is not very helpful for me, unfortunately. Pirates here again. Okay. Something I want to check really quickly. Have we built the Imperial Palace yet? Not yet. 4% war exhaustion from attrition. Come off it. Attrition to what? I've sent a set amount of men on a crusade. There is no attrition happening. All propaganda and lies. We can't afford to bomb it though. Go back, get repairs, fight the fleet with the invasion force. Unless I read that as Gulag Voidfarers, and I was like, well, we've won. I mean, Order 227 and standing and all, but, you know, it's... we have slightly more manpower than you might expect. Minus the Gulags, so... unless they come here. In which case you can continue bombing, but... if they decide to jump through the wormhole, and maybe decide to, I don't know, surprise me or something, which would make some sense, but I think the AI usually knows where everything is because they cheat, so... But regardless, 500 minerals, my god, 500 minerals with like 4 battle fleets maxed out. Yeah, actually we've built Stellaris. We've built the entire battlefield, we're just waiting for everything to get here. Scary, scary. What about you, though? What do you think about me right now? Fleet power is pathetic compared to ours. Alright, that's a lot better. How about your war, though? Ooh, you've been at each other's throats for a while now, apparently. Yeah, I'm attacking them as soon as this crusade is done. Because they're weakened. I'm all for going through the Aether again and blowing them to bits and everything that's supposed to happen down there, but they're weakened. I can't afford to waste that opportunity. Like one ship waiting to be repaired. Come on. Alright. This direction then for a while, and then we'll see. We'll wait for a little bit and then send the scientist as well. And I'll tactically divide the assault armies as well, and I'll send 2 over that way because you never know what might happen.
Construction complete.
Ooh, the construction on the thing, right? You've given me the wrong thing. I want the planet selected. What is this? Why is it not upgraded? Alright. You retreating? Alright. Yeah, I don't know anything about your tactics, but seems a little bit odd. We were trying to go through the wormhole and into certain death. Which I think I've interrupted the enemy while they were making a mistake, which is a cardinal sin, but too late for that now, eh? I like how much I haven't bombed the planet that long, but I've ruined it, right? There is ruins everywhere. No, it's awesome. Right, it's mine now. Thank you very much. Hey, if you're content with retreating all the bloody time, I'm content with keeping up the pressure like this. Yeah, so far I'm pushing out pretty much all my claims. I don't have a claim over here, and I don't think I will get one. I prefer worlds up here. They seem more well developed. Right, the raiders have retreated. I've actually helped. I don't know how powerful the raiders are in comparison to the Bedros nations, but I've actually helped you probably lose or win this war. Not the Beldros, but the Pumpkin people. I think I've helped you win this war by a margin. Again, nobody's dared to send raiders against me. This is not entirely true either. Nobody had the chance to, right? Because I'm the one that keeps sending these mercenaries out on missions, but regardless. Relative Navy strength plus 50, really? Navy is that bad? Ugh. I need to beat your Navy though for technology. Since the only thing I'm after at this point is raw tech. Is someone else attacking you? No? No, it's just they're just passing by, okay. I like this system. Can I please have it? Ocean world with a lot of fungus people in it. I like it. We'll send in the logistical support, quote unquote. Is your idea of logistical support an army of soldiers fanatically willing to die? Yup. Basically. That and one dude in a lab coat. Why? Stop laughing. Why are you laughing? I can hear you through the screen. Look, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid anymore. It's so far, it's been working out more than great. A Betharian power plant. A something revitalization center. Power plant 3. I'd like all of that, thank you, even though I have no need for energy. Emperor class battleship. Severus Alexander. The one with, yes, all the strike craft and black batteries and everything. Cool. Very cool vessel.
Construction complete.
I have to wonder. Is there any reason to have Scapcraft rather than basic Strikecraft? I like clicking on my ships and sort of marveling at them and being like, ooh, look at them, they're so awesome, but I think I made a slight mistake. How slight we're about to see, but... because there used to be like Fightercraft and Bombercraft, and basic Strikecraft would be the basic bombers in the past, but look at this, I'm like hull points 30 range 8, hull points 35 range 8, tracking 60, tracking 50, accuracy 100, pull down 2, between 2 and 8 damage, 100% shield penetration, 50% armor penetration, same for you. There is no reason, is there? Being slightly cheaper, but this is objectively better. Huh. Right, there we go. There's a slight redesign then. And bomb the living hell out of this place. You've already turned a piece of land into a crater. Which, on an ocean world, is especially impressive. I think we can agree. Where's the guy in the lab coat? Oh, I haven't sent the guy in the lab coat. Go, guy in lab coat. We need you. Now more than ever. Perhaps. What about defenses? There's no defenses here. Get me the giants. The ogroids or whatever. Send them in. See how they do. They actually have different. Yeah, they actually have different classifications as well. Very cool, very cool.
Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Close the borders, close the borders. Oh yeah. That's because the borders were open because I sort of forced them open, basically through warfare. So yeah. Makes sense. Hold on, is there another? There is another planet. Look at that. There's 2 planets here. My god, this is a big one. Alright.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Enemy contact. Oh! Down there. Right. This is, now I'm glad that I moved away with the other army. Ha. Well, we can't have that, can we? Send in the fleet. I'm half tempted to send in the other one. No, I'm not half tempted, I will do it. Your job. Enter orbit and repair yourselves. No, it's not even that. Just keep bombing. Keep bombing like there's no tomorrow. And we'll send in the other fleet. Because right now, it's not doing anything, and I'm stockpiling resources like there's no tomorrow. Guess what? We've sent another army through. Could you please retreat? No? No? Alright. Fine. Fifth Army's gone pear-shaped. I'm going to close that for a second. I'm going to close that for a second because I'm a bit focused on slightly different things at this stage. Send them in. Take out the fleet. I think they're actually going to move forward. That's how stupid they are. You're a long way from home. Go back and defend your homeland. But while you're here, let me check on your ships. I have better utilities. Weapons-wise, we're sort of in the same range. Yeah. You claim to be technologically vastly superior. Actually, not really. We're sort of on the same level at this stage. Why are you at 0 influence? Effect thing? Having 3 neighboring rivals. Do I no longer have 3 neighboring rivals? Rival. Rival. Oh, it's 3 neighboring rivals. Right. Rival. He's semi-neighboring, right? Good enough for you? Okay, good. Did one of my rivals disappear somewhere? Or did the Athea just go into pathetic? I don't think that's it. I haven't really noticed, to be honest. Alright. They wanted to go jump over here, and then they changed their minds. Gotcha. Have no fear. Happens to a lot of people. You have managed to go... all the way back. Good, good. Enter orbit. We'll send in the 3rd army instead. And from here, I'm going to build you like a whole new thing. 10, 11, and 6 is 17 to 18. There we go. I'm going to rebuild you and I'm going to send these guys instead. Unfortunately, they will get away, having done a little bit of damage, though they might not. No, they've turned back. You want to fight? No, you don't. Oh, this indecisiveness will cost you, I'm afraid. And now you've come back with utility ships and support stuff as well. Yeah, that'll cost you. Before we go in, though, you know, guns blazing and all. Can I check your battleships because I'm interested? Lasers. Okay. Sort of. Right. Probably the most important fight that's going to happen in the next few episodes. Go there and get ready to analyze everything. Meanwhile, how's the bombing going? Keep it up. For now, let's watch ourselves an exciting battle. When I said exciting, I sort of did think that they put up a little bit more of a fight, but, you know, fine, whatever. Yeah, you're all dead. We're just circling you. They formed the Cantabrian Circle. Will it help them? No. Right. Yeah, that's all gone, mate. That's ow. That hurt me. It hurt me that I had to do that. Reinforce the fleet. Repair the fleet. Right there. And lab coat guy. Have your work cut out for you, fortunately. Turns out, as he adjusts his hair in pride, we're going to supplement the fact that we are a huge Imperium and suffer massive tech penalties by the fact that we're going to steal all the tech from the other guys, which we've beaten. Which raises the question, should we even steal the tech in the first place? Because if it didn't help them, will it help us? But you know what? Sure, whatever. Better to have it than not. But I believe that was it from them, wasn't it? No, they have one more fleet. Probably of relatively equal size, but that's fine. Question is, and I've read horror stories about this, believe me, do the reinforcing ships know how to get the Battlefleet Comma? That is the question. We're gonna need a few destroyers and a few corvettes.
Construction complete.
Right. You. Really quickly, we are in a time of war. Does anyone need any resources? Quite the opposite. Alright, fine. Great. Superb. Army? Yeah, might as well send a bit of the army. I'm gonna siege the place down. There's underway, question mark? Yes, okay. Fix up the ships and start bombing the planet there. Speaking of which, how's the other one holding up? You're close to cracking it yet. Garrison strength 306. That is a bit. That is quite a bit. I'd like to rename you if I can, though. I can. Oh. One. Dales. Two. And auxiliary 3 somewhere in here. Raid complete. I'm sabotaging their war efforts further. I mean, at a time like this, what else are you going to do? We're just waiting for half the population of the planet to be exterminated, which is not a reference to Marvel's Infinity War. I made a video on that. It's not a reference to that. We're literally waiting for half the planet to go poof. Three. Few of the edicts expired. Get them back up because reasons. And there we go.
Battle debris secured.
Ah, battle degree. Look at that glorious deck. Is that a Tachyon Lance? God, you absolute beauty, you. Look at that. Hmm.
Construction complete. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Exciting Citadel. Yeah, we finally get to see what one looks like. Kinetic artillery level 2. This is all exciting stuff right here. I like these crystals. Actually, I like these three things a lot as well for destroyers and battleships and stuff, but it's not that relevant. We have an empire of 1 billion suns, and we can wait a few extra days for ships to be built. I'll go with artillery first, but everything here is awesome, so artillery first, and then we'll talk about the rest when we see it. We do, however, now have the ability to build citadels, and no points for guessing where the first one will be built. A citadel literally unlocks just one more building slot, which is... I mean, I don't know. I think one more module, one more building slot will be a bit more fair, because you're spending 6,000 minerals to build it, and it takes ages to build, but okay. Fine, I suppose. You're becoming a citadel too. And this is a gateway world, isn't it? Yeah. So you're becoming a citadel too. And hangar bay guns, missiles, guns. Why am I so paranoid about defending those places? I'm not. It's more of a roleplay thing because it's awesome to do it. And it's really fun. I don't realistically need to. I don't really. It doesn't really help my overall situation either, because these things are expensive and a little bit useless. But I mean, they're useless in the sense that nobody ever attacks them. But I mean, it's cool. Plus, it adds a sense of strategic security, doesn't it? Because, ooh. Ready to attack that place. Because basically, at this point, we can rest assured that whatever goes through the gateway here will die. Because they have, what, like a 10,000 strength fleet. That citadel is holding. Plus, we probably will be able to send another fleet in to reinforce it and whatnot, but in and of its own right, that thing will hold. Yes, I would absolutely love to donate. Land the armies, for crying out loud. And prepare to jump.
Battle debris secured.
More battle debris. Alright. Back on sensors. Those are useful. Right, next group of systems, or next group of next group of planets. You've surrendered. Right. That could have been better, but it equally could have been worse. This was more for tech, less for territory, but in terms of territory, wasn't very helpful. But okay. I got this system, which is 22 minerals, 19 off of this giant rock here, which alone makes the war worth fighting. Let's not kid ourselves. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably actually even a good thing to an extent, because I can now attack this lot, which are pathetic compared to me. However, that it will take a little bit of time to get into position. So, Stellaris, there, Gothic here to sort of just hold the line and hold this area. You won't attack too much, don't worry about that. You, I think you're joining Conma, yes, possibly. There we go. Sol is fine. We're gonna return these two fleets to sort of mainland Imperial space, and yeah, that didn't make any sense whatsoever, but you get the point. We'll send them over here, and we'll deploy them along the borders as well. Probably one up here, one down here. But I'm going to do that off camera because there's literally nothing to do in the meanwhile. So that's going to happen next time. And after that, we're declaring war on the Bedros Nation, Beldros nations and the Albanian Republic. They're weak. They just lost the war. They didn't lose any territory though, but they lost the war, which is most important. And we need to hit them before they can repair and rebuild their ships. So, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.